What's good, y'all, man? It is your boy Sniper Cakes, and I'm super excited for this video. I just spent $7,000 on a unreleased Jordan 4, and it is the Jordan 4 CaveStone. So we're gonna go over every process, getting the inventory. You're gonna see me getting it from UPS, also me unboxing it, me showing you how I log in my inventory, how to ship them, how to start getting bulk suppliers, how to start getting clientele. So I'm gonna go over every aspect. If you wanna learn how to scale your reselling business, this is the video for you. Again, this is gonna be crazy. I'm telling you, Jordan 4K. So this is only one of the shipments. We have 3 more shipments that are coming in. Make sure you watch this video until the end. It is gonna be spectacular, scaling your reselling business to the moon. Let's go, let's get into it. So these big boys finally touched down. This is one of 3 shipments that we are getting in. And man, this is big time because with getting sneakers in bulk, it just saves you time. I know you guys watch my OG videos. I would go to mall in Chicago, and it would take me 8 hours just to get like 12 pairs through Flex and JD Sports and all those different things. But with these bulk purchases and coming directly to my house, it allows me to just move things faster and be able to make more money. So I know a lot of you guys, let's open this up right here. Bam, Jordan 4 CaveStone. Dope sneaker, unreleased. Again, the best thing about unreleased sneakers is that you're able to make more money because nobody has them. Nobody has them, so the demand is high, but the supply is low. And these right here are the exact same quality as the brick by brick. Like, these are fire. They don't release until September 6th. So I'm super excited. So I get this question every single day on social media. Hey, Sniper, how do you find these bulk suppliers? So number one, it took me years. It took me years to create relationships with different bulk suppliers, network with different people at sneaker events, being in the resale game for so long where you touch elbows and you rub shoulders with so many people that I cultivated these relationships. Therefore, I can get sneakers in bulk and make so much money. But there's a cheat code. Again, it took me years to start getting bulk, but there's a cheat code where you're able to get connected with bulk suppliers that I actually established already and then elevate your game. It's like I've helped so many people, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that have access to my bulk suppliers that are now making a crap ton of money. Like this guy, Fabian right here, he actually owns a lot of traditional businesses. Fabian right here is crushing it. He got over 100, SB Navies. He got a whole bunch of these CaveStones. He got some more off-white 5s. It's because he was able to leverage, different bulk suppliers that I established rapport with that allowed him to elevate. So that's the cheat code. Again, it can take you years to start to find the right bulk suppliers, create relationships, spend money with them. Or you could have a cheat code and understand, like, if you know somebody that's willing to help you and give you their bulk suppliers, that allows you to elevate. So if you want to kind of get access to my bulk suppliers and start getting these sneakers, I'm hosting a free live training where I go over in detail. I go in the nuts and bolts of how to be able to get these unreleased sneakers in bulk. But it's a game changer, man. Like, this is a super clean sneaker. And as you guys know, I've got every single release early, Aquas, Brick by Bricks, Unions, whatever it may be. But that took a lot of work. But you can kind of bridge that gap by having access to my bulk suppliers and kind of move forward there. So again, these are the Jordan 4 CaveStones right here. So now we're gonna take all this, put them in inventory. I tell people all the time, most resellers are lazy. If you don't treat this like a business, there's no way in heck you're going to make a lot of money. I've done 7 figures plus in reselling throughout this 6 years, done it full time, and you got to be detail oriented. You got to know what you're purchasing it, what you're buying it for, how much you're going to sell it for, build a client base, build a book of business, all these little things that so many people don't understand. I'm going to show you on this video. But yeah, we're going to put this in inventory now. We already did pre-orders on this. So there's already sold, like most of these are already sold. So I'm going to break that down for you guys. It's going to definitely be a dope video. So make sure you stay until the end, learn how to scale your own business and take it to the next level. Let's go. Let's bring this inside of the, kind of the sneaker room and then get it up and out for customers, inventory it, get it tracked, and then go from there. Let's get it. So talked about kind of the different ways you can sell, but I want to talk about this one in a little bit more detail. And this is the pre-order method. So this sneaker right here, the Jordan 4 CaveStone, I knew I was going to get this sneaker a week ago. So what I did, I listed this sneaker before actually receiving it so I could start taking orders. Therefore, I can create cash flow in the business and start, selling out these pairs. We don't have that many pairs that are left. So with the pre-order method, there's certain things that you need. Number one, you're gonna need people that wanna buy the sneakers from you. So that's why building a book of business is so critical. Again, this is a business. If I own a restaurant, I'm gonna need to market my restaurant so people come to my restaurant and eat. It's the same thing if you want to do sneaker reselling at the next level. Again, StockX Flex, StockX Goat, Alias Consignment, those are great platforms as well. If you're going to try to do a pre-order with eBay and Alias and Goat, my recommendation is list it 3 days before they actually come to your house. So if you get it shipped out in New York and they come here, it's going to be here in 3 days. List it once it ships, because now you can start garnering attention, maybe get some sales before they actually arrive. So when they arrive, you can box it up and get it out, to whatever platform. It's the same thing, like I said, when you start building a book of business, a client list where you can start getting sales before you actually get the sneakers. That's when things get fun, because your inventory moves very fast, but that takes some work. Again, if you want to build a business, you got to treat this like a business. So that's very critical with that process. But pro tip, again, if you don't have a client list, if you're getting sneakers in bulk, you could always post them on the platforms 3 days before you're actually receiving them, so it can garner some interest. So when they come in, you might have some few sales, get it out. But that is the pre-order method. Again, very, 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 that's my go-to method right there, because again, I like to sell these sneakers before I get them and then get them out. So again, we need to pack up all of these Jordan 4 CaveStones because we got to get it out to customers fast. Here's the thing about resellers. This is what's going to separate you from everybody. Most resellers don't do good business. They take a long time to ship. They don't have great customer service. If you want to stand out from every other sneaker reseller, just do good business. Just tell your clients when it's going to ship. Just ship it on time. Just do all those things. If there's anything that's happening, let them know. That's going to let you stand out, from all the resellers that are out there. So now we're going to actually ship all these. Again, I only use UPS like I kind of showed you guys. And then we're going to use boxes. I get my boxes from Uline. You can get bulk boxes there. Tape them, ship them out, get it to your customer extremely fast so they're happy, and then they're good to go. Also, last thing, guys, if there's something wrong with the sneaker or the box is a little bit damaged, let your customer know. If they want a different shoe, let them know. They'll let you know. So guys, it's in the details that allows you to elevate in business. So now we're going to ship these out, again, UPS, and then we're good to go. Let's get it. So you saw us unbox the CaveStones. But this is where people get really sloppy. Resellers get really sloppy. And again, resellers get bad stigmas because these are guys that just want to make a quick buck. They're going to hustle, go to malls. But if you want to treat it like a business and actually do $10,000 a month, make 6 figures with, sneaker reselling, you got to treat this like a business, which is huge. So first things first, anytime you unbox anything, you got to put it in an inventory sheet, a database right here. You see the Jordan 4 CaveStone right here. And again, we're going to put all the sizes that just came in. So we're getting 3 more shipments of it, but this is the first shipment right here. As you see, there's already sales that went through. So I'm putting the names there. I'm going to show you some more. So again, you're going to put the name of the sneaker, you're going to put the SKU, you're going to put the size, you're going to put the condition of it, because again, some people like to buy used sneakers. And again, right here, you're going to put your selling price. You're going to put, I put some customers that already bought some already. So again, we don't have many pairs that are left, and then go from there. So again, you got to track everything in your inventory sheet. Once you're done with this inventory sheet here, you want to have something called a sales sheet. So with a sales sheet is basically organizing all your sales, what's your ROI, how much you bought it for, how much you sold it for, all those different things, so you can see trends that are in your business. So that's how you're going to track your inventory. Here's the thing, you want to be detailed. If you had these many pairs, you want to cross-check to make sure the supplier gave you the amount of pairs that you bought and there's not anything missing and you're losing money. So the details are very critical. Again, to make a lot of money, you got to be detail oriented. And again, some people like to use fancy softwares where they can scan their inventory. I just go ahead and use Google Sheets, which is very simple. So this keeps everything organized here. So now we got it organized in the sheet. Now we're going to go over to my website, which is my main hub of where I sell a lot of my sneakers. Again, if you're brand new, the best places for you to resell is going to be eBay, StockX, Go. If you have consignment places like Stadium Goods, you know, you can use Alias Consignment. There's so many ways you can sell your sneakers. You want to maximize every single way of selling because that's going to allow you to create you know, more sales. But again, if you can start creating customers as well, that people that come to you, something called the book of business, that's going to allow you to really elevate your business and start not having to pay fees. So now I'm going to go into my website. Some of the cave stones that we're selling. Again, we have multiple orders. So we're going to make that label right here. And once you make that label, we're going to put that weight at 4 pounds. And then we're going to put it at 4 pounds. And then we're going to buy, I only use UPS because again, it's my favorite. And then I'm going to hit that ground shipping, pay for that there. And then we got a label here, and then we're going to ship it out to a customer. So that's kind of my process. Again, what I recommend people to do, make sure you have it on OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace. You have it everywhere, because that's going to increase your sales. So that's one big thing that you need to do so you can start garnering sales and continue to sell these unreleased pairs. As you get more advanced, you're going to be able to connect with bulk buyers. So you get them in bulk, and then people, you know, that's in your area, that's people on Instagram that buys bulk from you. So you're able to push thousands of pairs, you know, a month. So that's another process as well. But again, make sure you are organized. If you're organized, you are going to do extremely well with reselling and understand the analytics. So whenever I get a sneaker, guys, you see this right here, this is a shipping box. So what's gonna separate you from all the other resellers is shipping out fast. Anytime I get a sneaker, I'm shipping it out the same day that the customer buys it or when I receive the inventory. So I invest everybody. I hope everybody gets a, you know, a gun right here, even though I'm not savvy with it. I recommend using my assistant, gets this, you know, handled, you know, Carlos. But guys, you want to ship out fast. What's going to separate you from everybody else? What is going to separate you? Is it going to be your shipping time, customer service? What is going to separate you? So we literally are shipping out every single pair today. We sold every single pair, and we have the labels right here. We got them right here already labeled. So we're going to go right here. Usually if there's a lot of space, there's not too much space in this right here, so it's not going to move too much. But if there's a lot of space, you want to put bubble wrap because at the end of the day, you want to protect the box. But you know, again, this is 16 by 12 by 6 right here. Got that up. You typically want to double, secure it, and then bam, 10.5. You get this right here, and then be good to go. So I have a lot of shipping, so I'm gonna do one more, kind of go from there. Bam, that's good to go. We got another 10.5 that we're about to get out right now. So bam, another one. So typically these bigger pairs, you want to get 16 by 12 by 6. But again, what's going to separate you? What is going to separate you? And again, guys, if you want to learn how to do this like a professional, make sure you're at my free live training, because I go over everything: shipping, fulfillment, being able to have your inventory sheets, early pairs, because there's more than just getting the sneakers and sneaker reselling. There's the whole process, but it's fun. And then you go from there. So getting them out same day. Good customer service. What's going to separate you right here? What is going to separate you from the pack? It's another 10.5. So get these out to the customer so they can get them in 2 to 3 days, and then be good to go. But we need to ship out the rest of these right here. Some people bought multiple pairs, and then let's keep things moving. You already know. Oh, man, Carlos getting busy over here. Every single is sold out. So getting this out here, and then getting it to UPS. Yeah, he's getting busy over here. All the pairs are going out. Let's go. Man, today was a day. Got all of those orders out, heading to UPS. But man, this is how you run a sneaker resale business. Again, most people try to hit on sneakers, go to lines and wait, you know, hopefully to get a pair of a hype sneaker. But being able to get sneakers in bulk and really scale your business is huge, especially when you can move inventory at a fast rate. So guys, if you want to learn how to do this, I have a free live training that I go over kind of the nuances on how to actually run a business that can actually excel and grow and scale. Again, the old way of reselling, trying to go to sneakers app and go to mall to mall to mall to mall, try to get sneakers on release day, because a lot of times on release day, the prices does go down, just like, for instance, like a Jordan 4 white cement. So guys, man, hope you enjoyed this video. More heat is on the way, guys. I'm going to be dropping weekly reselling material heat. Let me know if you liked the video in the comment section. Again, hit the link below for the free live training. You do not want to miss out. It's going to be off the charts, off the chain. We'll see you there. You already know Sniper Kicks is out. Peace.